Good evening, everyone. So tonight I'm outside because my granddaughter is here. And so she's in my office in our spare bedroom. So I'm sitting outside. It's a little windy. I'm hoping it's not going to pick up on the microphone, but we'll see how that goes. So tonight we're talking about working through some of our key issues. And I do this exercise with the Louise Hay's book, You Can Heal Your Life. And I've often used her book when I'm working on specific issues in my life. And when I, have a sore back, I'd look and see, what that equates to. And it equates to fear of money or lack of financial support. And then I'd work on that one issue, journaling and meditating on it and doing my affirmations. And, that works great. I do recommend it. But sometimes there's a more to it than that. And so if we can look at what the underlying issues are, and this is something I've put together that sort of looks at those key issues using her same book. And you don't need the book. I've got the list of symptoms for you, so you don't need to worry about the book. And so we'll just go through just a quick explanation of how that's done. So what we're going to determine is about 3 to 5 key themes that come up that your health is telling you and what those symptoms of your health are trying to tell you. So first step, go to creativeyou.ca and download the PDF, You Can Heal Your Life Symptoms Worksheet. You'll find that in the August 13th blog post. It's about halfway down. There's a link to click on it. And then we'll work through some of our key issues. So then the second step is to go through those symptoms and go through the symptoms list and circle all the things that you feel you've been suffering from. What are your symptoms? And you might have a long list. You might have a short list. It depends on how old you are, how much pain and what you've been through. And, everybody has a different story. You could be 20 years old and have a long list. You could be 70 years old and have a short list. There's so many things that factor into it. But go through the list and circle all of your symptoms. So, a sore neck, or maybe you have gout, or there's all sorts of different things on the list. So just circle all of the ones. And then when you're done with the list, then look at the reasons of those symptoms. And you're going to find that you have about 3 to 5 key themes on your list. So you might have a lot of things that come up once or twice, but then you might have a handful of things that come up 5, 6, 7 times. And those are your key issues. And those are the things that we're going to be looking at, to see what comes up. And so does anger come up often, or fear, or lack of love, or possessiveness, rejection, rigidity? Everybody's list is going to be different. And so you just take a look at what's on your list. So from that, we start working through those key issues. So over the upcoming weeks, I will be adding ways to do that. You'll see that on my blog, as well as on the Facebook page. We'll be doing the videos weekly. And if you're on my email list, then you'll get it by email. So those are the things we're going to be working through for the next few weeks. And, you'll go through the list. But in the meantime, I suggest journaling as your next step. So do some journaling on those symptoms and what they mean to you, and really sit with it and how it feels once you've identified those 3 to 5 key issues for yourself. And you might have a few more, you might have a few less, but typically it's around 3 to 5. And then I would recommend that you spend at least 10 minutes or write 3 pages on how you feel about each of those key issues. So each of those underlying themes that have come up on your list. So maybe it's fear, and you write fear at the top of your page, and you fill 3 pages, or you write for 10 minutes about fear in general and how you feel about it and how it makes you feel. And then just free flow your thought. Don't censor yourself. Just get it out on paper. So look at what comes up for you, and you can start to work through those issues or blocks. And then, like I said, we'll be discussing a number of the themes over the next couple of weeks. In the meantime, again, on top of the journaling, I highly recommend reading on different subjects. There's so many books out there that you can read on every subject, from fear to anger. Feel the fear and do it anyways. There's lots of books on anger. Pick a topic, you can find it. And there's always the library. You can Google topics, but really start to delve into what those key issues mean. And we'll, again, talk about them a bit more over the next few weeks. And yeah, so I would highly recommend you head over to my website, creativeyou.ca. Make sure you sign up for the emails, and also look on the August 13th blog and check that out and get the list of symptoms and get to work. And I will see you in the next video. Okay, thanks.